Well, guys, we are finally here. It is the CONCACAF Champions League Final against Cincinnati. Hello everyone, I'm Dan, welcome back to Creator Club here on Reesy FC. Hope you're all doing very well indeed. And yesterday it is the Champions League Final, and today you're getting a bumper episode. We're not just going to have the first leg, we're going to have both legs of the Champions League. I didn't want you lingering over the weekend because I know that will disrupt your weekend worrying. Do they win the Champions League? And leaving it just on the cliffhanger of the first leg. We will just play both legs. So it's going to be a slightly longer episode today, hopefully. You are fine with that, and we'll get this Champions League wrapped up today. A little bit of news then. We've got a few injuries. We've got to play a couple of players out before I show you exactly what's been going on since you was last with us. If we head across then to the medical centre, you will see down here Donny Toya is out today. Of course, he's a very important player for us. He's our right back, a good player. He is out for up to another 3 weeks with a hamstring strain. Justin Merrim is also out, up for a week, so he will probably miss both legs of the Champions League final. It's a bit crazy having 2 legs in my opinion. It should just be a one-off game in a neutral venue, but it is 2 legs without a couple of players there. I know Merrim isn't really a starter now, he's more of a squad player, but of course we've got Saravia in there as well, so hopefully we don't lose Saravia as well. Noah Powder's just come back from injury, and we're going to have to put him in at right back possibly if things don't go well, because we've got another right back in who currently, if we nip across to the tactics before we go into the game, Brody is the makeshift right back today. He is a right wing back. He plays for Real Monarchs. If we have a look at his form, he has played once for us this season, didn't play very well, and he has been doing very well though for Real Monarchs, our B team, so hopefully he can step it up today in the Champions League. What a day to come in for your second appearance for the club in the Champions League final first leg. If we go across to the schedule then, things haven't been great since you was last with us. We lost to New York Red Bulls. This game was absolutely ridiculous. As you can see here, we missed 2 penalties. Pozuelo and Rusnak both missing penalties. They had a disallowed goal. We was down to 10 men after half an hour. It was just a nightmare game. If we have a look at the match stats as well, I mean, look at RXG, 3.12. Theirs was 2.22. They took their chances. We didn't ultimately. And yeah, missing 2 penalties. And then they went and got a penalty and made it 3-1. It just wasn't our day. We put up a good fight considering we was down to 10 men for over an hour. But yeah, it was a defeat to New York Red Bulls. That was our first league defeat for quite a long time. We put it right against Houston Dynamo over 2-1 victory. But then we did we made about 6 changes for the last game against Chicago. We lost 4-0. Didn't play very well at all. We changed up. I don't know why this doesn't put the proper shape in there which we played. We played a 4-3-3, or did we start with it? We might have started with this shape and then changed to the 4-3-3. In fact, I think that's what we did. Apologies there, Football Manager and Sports Interactive. It's not broken. I'm broken. So we did start with this. We did very quickly shift it because we went 1-0 down early. We shifted it to the 4-3-3. I thought we might as well play it. But as you can see, look, Trin Mandung was in there. It was Phillips, Bussey and Powder, who do play a lot, to be fair to them. Brown and Moberg were the centre midfielders. Thomas was the number 10 role. Brody out wide, who of course is at right back today. So Sadiku in there ahead of Carranza as well. So we did change it up. Ultimately 4-0 is not a good enough result though, losing 4-0 to Chicago Fire. So we haven't come in the best of form, but the players that we do have fit are fit and raring to go. They're at 100%. So what impact has that had on the MLS, I hear you ask? So we have a game in hand on Portland Timbers. We're second. We are currently 6 points behind them. A long way to go. It'd be nice to finish top of the group once again. Top of the conference rather. But we'll see. We will see how we go. Currently 4th in the MLS Supporters Shield. Couple of games in hand on New York Red Bulls and New England Revolution as well, who are sitting there on 18 points. But it isn't really our concern. Our concern is the Champions League. So let's get into it. So here is the side we have selected. It is O'Leary in goal. Kay, Bessler, Phillips, Brody, Kralak and Pozuelo in midfield. Saravia and Thomas on the wings. Rusnak number 10 and Carranza up top. Hopefully we can do the business away at Cincinnati today. So let's get straight into it then. Let's fire the boys up. We did have the little team talk that you do. We said to them, we're at the final, it's fantastic, but you know what? There is no pressure on you to go out there and deliver the cup. There is secretly, because I want to win the Champions League, but we will see how it goes. So we are underway here in Cincinnati for the first leg. Hopefully we can get a good positive result. A draw would be good to take it back to the Reesy Arena. but we just got to play it sensible here. Long ball forward from the free kick. O'Leary gathers. I was a little bit worried then that they were going to put it into the box and score early on. Carranza wins the header. Rusnak, Thomas. It would be lovely if we can go up the other end and score after they've had a free kick early on. Thomas is cleared away now. Phillips picks up the loose ball, plays it forward to Brody. It'd be interesting to see how he plays though with his opportunity. The ball in was poor. The keeper comes out and claims it. It's just too high for Carranza to get anything on it. This is a very strange highlight. It's certainly leading to something, and it looks like it's possibly leading to a Cincinnati goal. He's breezed through, but what a wasteful effort that was. As the commentary said, he did so well until the finish, and then he blasts it wide. What a chance for Cincinnati early on. It is still 0-0. We're going to encourage the lads a bit, pick the spirits up. Come on, boys. Don't worry about that 4-0 defeat now that you had to Chicago, even though it was dreadful. Most of you didn't play. So, go out there and show them boys why they're not in the first team and why you are playing in the Champions League Final. Saravia loses the ball. Kay picks the loose ball up, and then Carranza's header, and it's just over the bar. And a good opportunity for us there. Wasted. It's Cincinnati 0, Reesy 0. It's a very, very tight game so far. XG 0.1, 0.63 for them. Saravia is looking very, very tired indeed, which isn't good this early on. We don't want to be seeing that, boys. We might have to bring him off at half-time. We're not going to say too much. We're going to say, show the pundits a right to back you up, which is kind of what we said in the first place. Saravia is struggling. Can Ramirez or can Sadiku really play there? No, he can't. What about Ramirez? We'll bring Ramirez on. We don't want to lose Saravia for the second leg when we're at home, so we will make that change. Bring him off, rest him up. We won't play him in the MLS game in between now and the second leg. We'll just completely rest him and hope he is fit and raring to go for the second leg back in Las Vegas. Kubo back to Gaza. I thought he was going to go long there. A winger seemed to have made a good run in behind our defence, but they didn't pick him out. Kubo on the ball, back to Gaza. He's made a run again. We've got to keep an eye on this number 12. Who is it? Oh, Pozuelo has stolen the ball here. Great chance. Pozuelo, he hits it straight at the keeper. Sportiello won't have an easier save all season. We made it rather easy for him. A free kick here for Cincinnati. Gaza's ball in. There's the header. It's going to loop over O'Leary. No, it's not. It has just gone over the bar. I thought O'Leary tipped it over the bar, but perhaps I was wrong. Let's have a little look as well. Is there anything we can make a change on? First of all, we have a free kick. Good ball in. Phillips' header, and he should have scored. That should have been a goal from Nathan Phillips. What an opportunity. Headed it straight at the keeper. And now Kubo is through. Lovely long ball from Sportiello. Don't bring him down for a penalty. Don't bring him down. I thought we was going to bring him down for a penalty. Gaza's got a lot of space. Cruz back to Agugo. Into the box here to Patterson. Great defending from Phillips. However, Patterson has got space again. Plays it to Kubo. Good strike. What a save from O'Leary. And he wasn't sure about that. He dived for a second time. Almost like there was some backspin on the ball. And he wasn't sure where it was going. Gaza with the corner. Cleared away by the boys. Rusnak can get his head to it. We can break away. But Carranza is nowhere near this. Cruz picks it up comfortably. We are going to look at a change here. Feels like non-stop commentary. Nathan Phillips is absolutely shattered, so I might change him up for Bussy. We don't want tired players at the back. That is a recipe for disaster. Luke Thomas is having a poor one. We're going to bring Sadiku on, and it just hasn't been a great game for us today. Not good that Bussy is looking nervous to come on in this Champions League final. That is all you need, is players looking nervous, especially at centre-back. We're going to demand more from the boys. As I said, the players didn't respond well to that, but this will be a good draw for us to go back to the Reesy Arena. If we can go back there all square, I would fancy us in the second leg. Brody's effort, and what a goal! What a way to introduce yourself to the first team on your second appearance for the club. Fantastic strike for Andrew Brody, and wow. He has made a claim to be our regular right back now that he scored that goal. An important goal in the Champions League final. Kralak lays it off. A fantastic first time strike from Andrew Brody. And it is Cincinnati 0, Reesy FC 1 here in the Champions League final first leg. Wonderful, wonderful stuff indeed. We can't make any more changes, can we? No, I was looking at Pozuelo's looking very tired. So is Rusnak. Can we hold on, boys? This will be a terrific, terrific result. We're going to go balanced as well, so we're not so positive and getting people forward. I know we aren't the most positive side. We're not the most attacking at positive anyway, but it gives us A little bit more balance, hopefully. But last time I did that, you'll remember an episode, I explained, I'm going to go balanced and defensive, just hold on to a bit, and we lost, didn't we? So it doesn't always work, but hopefully in this case it does. 3 minutes remaining here in the Champions League Final. Cincinnati 0, Reesy FC 1. O'Leary out to Bessler, back to O'Leary. Don't mess around with it, boys, and don't lose it. We've gone long looking for Carranza, but couldn't find him. And they're in here. Wingo is into the box. Don't bring him down. Great defending there from Bessler. Using all of experience, not just to dive in. This is a good opportunity. Can we make it too? Rusnak coming forward. If he finds this man here all on his own, he doesn't. He goes back to Ramirez, who's going to cut inside. It's a lovely ball to Sadiq, who makes it too, but he was offside, to be fair. The flag is up. They will check VAR, of course, but we know they don't get overturned. But I don't think you need this replay to show how offside he was. He was very offside there, Sadiq. It's quite poor positioning from him, to be honest, and it is full time, and it's finished Cincinnati 0, Reesy FC 1. We take a very good result back to the Reesy Arena for the second leg, and let's get straight to it. Here we are then for the second leg against Cincinnati in the Champions League Final. We did play a game in between against Vancouver Whitecaps, which we did win 1-0 in the MLS. It was a much rotated side. Saravia played half the game. I know we said we'd drop him, but we didn't really have the personnel to come in and play there, so he had half the game. Then Pasuelo played half the game out on the left, so we tried to rest as many players as possible. They're looking fit and sharp for today, so this is the side we've gone with. It's the same side essentially. O'Leary, Kay, Bessler, Phillips, Brody, Kralak, Pasuelo, Saravia, Thomas, Rusnak and Carranza. The OIs have all been set, so we will get straight into the game. Apparently Saravia is not happy in marking or getting tight to Traore and pressing him because he's much stronger. Well, you've got to do the job today, son. You have to do it. Right, we are in pole position, hopefully, with 40,000 Reesy FC fans in attendance. They can be the 12th man and get us over the line in this game. And we are underway here at the Reesy Arena. If we can get an early goal, it will settle a few nerves indeed. Garza has the opportunity though. He plays it to Kubo, short from the free kick. Great strike from Kubo, and what a start from Cincinnati. I wasn't expecting such a quick start from them. The fans are going crazy behind the goal, and that is the worst possible start to the game for us. Garza laid it off to Kubo. We ultimately just didn't, well, to be fair, we did press him, but we had too much time on the ball. Fantastic skill, and what a finish that is. It is 1-0 to Cincinnati. Not a good start for us at all here. Just a reminder, the winner of this game will go into the Club World Cup next season, so that will prompt me to play another season because I want to give Reesy FC a go in the Club World Cup. We're dominating the game, ultimately not scoring the goals. Half hour gone. Look at that. They've had one shot. Us, we've had 7, but only 2 on target, which kind of tells a story of the second leg here. Come on, boys. We need to be better than this. We'll get it to half time. We'll get into them a little bit because we should be ahead in this game ultimately. We haven't had any highlights whatsoever. So let's say to the boys, hands together. What should we say to them? I mean, we want to kind of get into them a little bit. I'm not happy with the performance out there because we're not. It's poor. There we go. Hopefully that will spark a little reaction from them. They're defending a little bit narrower apparently, so that's interesting. Will we get space down the wings now for overlaps and whatnot? Pasuelo coming forward. This is a good opportunity for us. It's nice to see us actually having a highlight coming forward there. That a penalty's been given. That wasn't a penalty in my opinion. Oh, there's no VAR in the Champions League. That was a very fortunate penalty. Unless he took the man first. Rusnak steps up with an opportunity for us. Rusnak slots it away. Great composure there. And he celebrates in front of the Cincinnati fans. I kind of feel for them. Because at first glance, that looked like a clean tackle. According to the referee, it absolutely wasn't. He must have got the man first. But I got a feeling with VAR, that might have been overturned. It's 1-1 on the night. 2-1 on aggregate to us. And I feel now we need another goal with our dominance, stats-wise anyway. Rusnak's ball in. Header from Phillips, and what an opportunity that was. And he headers over. And that should have been 2-1 and 3-1 on aggregate. It is half an hour left. It's still us in the driving seat at the moment. But it's only a narrow margin because it only takes 1 goal, doesn't it? And if away goals are a thing, they only need 1 to go and win the game. Carranza scores though. Gives us a little cushion now. 2-goal lead on aggregate. Lovely, well-worked goal. We've really turned it on in this second half. And it was a great work goal. Kay to Saravia. Saravia back to Kay. A lovely little 1-2 here. and then a great ball from Saravia. First time finding Carranza, who got across his man and in behind the defence, and it is 3-1. Let's have a look at some opportunities to change it up a little bit here, just to give a couple of players get some fresh legs in there, basically. Luke Thomas is not having a good one, so we're going to put Jason Ramirez out there. We know he isn't a part of the MLS squad, but he does play in the Champions League, which is mad. Kay's ball in. Can Phillips get there? This will really wrap it up, and he puts it high and wide again. Another good opportunity there from Phillips. We're playing really well. A lot of players above 7 rating, which is fantastic. Can we get a third? This will be nice if we can get a third. At the back post, Phillips is there. Third time lucky. Phillips does score with his head, and surely that wraps things up here in the Champions League. We are going to the Club World Cup, ladies and gentlemen. If it stays like this, of course, stranger things have happened in football. Lovely free kick from Ramirez and a great header from Phillips. Heads it down into the back of the net. It's Reesy FC 3, Cincinnati 1, and 4-1 on aggregate. Now, I think it might be safe to bring off a couple of players. I'm going to bring Kay into midfield. We're going to put Powder out on the left, and we are going to bring Sadiku in for Carranza. I feel like he deserves a little run in the Champions League final. He was pivotal in us getting there last season and into the Champions League rather. So let's give him a run out in the final. 4 minutes remaining here. Can we make it 4-1 on a night? It will be fantastic if we do. Phillips into Kay. Pozuelo, Saravia. We're playing lovely one-touch football. Here's Sadiku. He doesn't... Oh, I thought he scored. He doesn't get the goal. He hits the post. It was a fantastic opportunity to make it 4-1. We've been in cruise control tonight, let's be honest. The first half we dominated with no highlights. But second half we were superb. And here is us lifting the trophy. It's a fantastic achievement here today. And we have added the Champions League to our collection. We got the treble last year. MLS, the Western Conference... and the Supporters' Shield, and now we have added the Champions League to our collection. We are dominating in North America, that is for sure. Fantastic stuff, and we have put 4 past Cincinnati overall in the Champions League final, and that is a well-deserved trophy in my opinion. We've blitzed it. We blitzed the Mexican side, and what a performance that was as well. So we're going to say congratulations out there. That was an absolute phenomenal result, and I am absolutely delighted with it. Let's go and win the MLS now, and let's go and win the US Cup as well. Let's take a look at the schedule then. So we will, as it is predominantly about the Champions League and the Cup this year, there's a few games for me to play here. I'm going to play them all. We are going to play up until the 4th round of the US Cup, which is when we arrive into the competition. We don't know who we're playing yet. The draw hasn't been made, but we will come back for the US Cup 4th round. I mean, what's there? How many games in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 MLS games for me to play. I just think it's best for me to come back in the US Open Cup, because that is what we are focusing on this season. So guys, how can you not leave a like on that video? We've added the Champions League to our collection. What a performance in the final, in the second leg, second half mainly, but we absolutely cruised it in the end. Fantastic achievement for the lads. 4th trophy in 2 seasons, which is nuts. Yes, thanks very much for watching. Subscribe to the channel as well if you are new here. Make sure you hit the little bell to be notified every time I upload a video. Catch me streaming on Twitch, mainly Tuesdays and Thursdays, twitch.tv/ReesyFC. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time for the US Open Cup 4th round here on Reesy FC. Bye bye.